The Tyrians paid an awful price for defying Alexander. Thousands were slaughtered in the city. Thousands more crucified along the beach. The rest sold into slavery, condemned like the women of Troy to know ever after that once they had ruled a great city by the shore. In Egypt, Alexander received a more favorable reception. The Egyptians had always chafed under Persian rule, and so when Alexander arrived, they hailed him as a liberator. They proclaimed him Pharaoh, the incarnation of Ra, and Alexander blessed his new subjects with a magnificent city, Alexandria, crowning the rich Nile Valley. Having seized the jewel of Darius' empire, Alexander turned once more to defeating his rival in battle. Darius sent messenger after messenger, desperately suing for peace.
30,000 talents of silver. All the territory west of the Euphrates. Co-rulership of the Achaemenid Empire.
If I were you, I would accept.
So would I, if I were Parmenion.
His final offer rejected, Darius gathered an army once more. They awaited Alexander at Gaugamela, arrayed in their thousands upon a grim and dusty plain. The great king ordered the place cleared of any vegetation, so that his vicious scythed chariots would have no obstacle between them and their prey. On the eve of battle, beneath the indifferent stars, the armies of Darius and Alexander slept fitfully, knowing that on the morrow they would decide the fate of empires.
Make your preparations, men. Take your rest and pray to whichever god has shown you most favor. And when the morning comes, we shall contest the greatest battle since the days of Hector and Achilles.
Why do we not strike in the night? We are few and they are countless. A sneak attack is our only hope.
I will not steal a victory, Parmenion. By the light of day, I shall look Darius in the eyes and slay him.
Ναι, Κολοτομαίο. Οικοτομαίο. Χάιρε, έρχομαι. Κολοτομαίο. Ακούω. Ασμενοτομαίο. Ακούω. Ναι, τον Δία. Ακούω. Τα λέω.
This will be our tightest battle yet, Alexander. When things get rough, we might need to resort to some desperate measures.
Fidelis, nei, Chronicles, Gaira, nei, ton Dia.
If those Persian captives on the left flank get loose during the battle, we'll be in trouble. Parmenion had better keep a close eye on them.
Well, he does have the demeanor of a jail warden.
Supplies are looking good over here, Alexander. Just make sure the Persians don't plunder them during the fighting. We've got extra saddles, fresh spears, some rough wine. This stuff will either wipe out your fear of death or make you welcome it.
We've accumulated quite a variety of mounts. What will suit us best here? Trained and disciplined? Or wild and dangerous?
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
There is still time to retreat, Alexander. Overcome your hubris for once in your life.
Oh, you are a miserable cur, Parmenion. You give the name of prudence to your cowardice, but I know your quivering heart.
Retmemos. Oikodomeo. Metaleo. Oikodomeo. Metaleo. Ideleis.
Ακούω. Οιέσω. Oikodomeo. 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 Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. Tideleis. Oikodomeo.
What will it do for Macedon to have thousands of her sons die on this miserable plain? I cannot consent to this recklessness.
Are you the king, Parmenion? Does the blood of Heracles flow through your veins? Get you to your post.
Oikodomeo. 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 Retmemos. Oikodomeo.
Oikodomeo.
Ναι, κόρα, τα λέω. Έρχομαι, τα λέω. Πάινο. Ασμένος. Πάινο. Oikodomeo. 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 Oikodomeo.
Not long till dawn. Up we get, men.
Oikodomeo.
Let aside those dreams of tender maidens and fireside carousals. Time now for blood. Death.
Ναι, τον Δία. Χωιές. Ακούω. Oikodomeo.
Tiesti. Kangarai. Nee, ton dia.
Ordered ranks now. Ordered ranks. Look to your left. Look to your right. These men are your brothers. This army is your family. And sure as I know that Eos will bring the dawn, I know that none of you will dishonor his unit.
Ναι, κόρανος.
Προστάγματα.
Προστάγματα. Oikodomeo. Κάιρε.
The sun rises. The hour is upon us.
Soldiers! You men with hearts of lions! Our foes outnumber us, yes. I won't understate the danger, for that would understate the glory that will be our prize. Half the world has been brought to face us,
Ασμένος.
and they shall bear word of our strength to every corner of the earth when we scatter them in rout.
Oikodomeo.
Oikodomeo.
Ideleis.
Self trembles. Prepare to receive chariots! Pikes front!
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo. Tiesti.
Prostagmata.
delay sheton.
Oyes. Oikodomeo. Net. Oikodomeo. Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. Chetwanos. Tidelei. Holotomeo. Gaire. Prostagmata. Koranos. Asmenos. Akuo.
We cannot stand against these numbers! We shall all die here, defeated and disgraced, unburied in a foreign land to which we never should have come!
By the gods you will hold, Parmenion!
Gaire. Iesti. Prostagmata. Oyes. Bain. Asmenos. Ies net dia. Akuo. Hulotomeo. Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata.
Prostagmata.
Baino. Sheton. Neton dia. Oikodomeo.
Oikodomeo. Ne, koran. Iesti. Oikodomeo. Ne, koranos. Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. Tidelei. Prostagmata. Oikodomeo. Gaire. Oikodomeo. 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 Prostagmata. Oyes. Oikodomeo. Iestin. Oikodomeo.
Tiestin. Oieso. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Gaire. Tidelei. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
The day is lost! All is lost!
Make your preparations, men. Take your rest and pray to whichever god has shown you most favor. When the morning comes, we shall contest the greatest battle since the days of Hector and Achilles.
Why do we not strike in the night?
Ne, koranos.
We are few and they are countless. A sneak attack is our only hope.
I will not steal a victory, Parmenion.
Ne, koranos. Chetwanos.
By the light of day, I shall look Darius in the eyes.
Prostagmata.
Slay him.
Prostagmata.
Tiestin. Neton oikodomeo.
Chiarokeo. Prostagmata. Chiarokeo. Akuo. Oikodomeo. Gaire. Hulotomeo.
This will be our tightest battle yet, Alexander. When things get rough, we might need to resort to some desperate measures.
If those Persian captives on the left flank get loose during the battle, we'll be in trouble. Parmenion had better keep a close eye on them.
Well, he does have the demeanor of a jail warden.
Oikodomeo. Neton dia. Kaire. Oikodomeo.
Προστάγματα. Τι εστίν. Oikodomeo.
Ναι, κόραν. Έρχομαι.
Supplies are looking good over here, Alexander. Just make sure the Persians don't plunder them during the fighting. We've got extra saddles, fresh spears, some rough wine. This stuff will either wipe out your fear of death or make you welcome it.
Προστάγματα. Neton dia. Oikodomeo. Ναι, κόραν. Φωγές. Oikodomeo.
Προστάγματα.
We've accumulated quite a variety of mounts.
Oikodomeo.
What will suit us best here? Trained and disciplined?
Oikodomeo.
Or wild and dangerous?
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Τι δεν λες?
Γάιρε. Oikodomeo.
There is still time to retreat, Alexander. Overcome your hubris for once in your life.
Oh, you are a miserable cur, Parmenion. You give the name of prudence to your cowardice, but I know your quivering heart.
Oikodomeo.
Τι εστίν. Oikodomeo.
Τι δεν λες? Oikodomeo. Μεταλλέω.
Μεταλλιούο. Γάιρε.
Φωγές. Oikodomeo. Κουλοτομeo. Τι εστίν? Έρχομαι. Φωγές. Oikodomeo. Τι δεν λες?
Oikodomeo.
Τι εστίν?
What will it do for Macedon to have thousands of her sons die on this miserable plain?
Ακούω.
I cannot consent to this recklessness.
Are you the king, Parmenion? Does the blood of Heracles flow through your veins? Get you to your post.
Κάιρο. Προστάγματα. Ασμένος. Βάινο. Χέτο. Μεταλλέω. Κάιρε.
Προστάγματα.
Καιροκαίο.
Τι δεν λέεις.
Neton dia. Oikodomeo. Βάινο. Oikodomeo. Ναι, κόραν.
Oikodomeo.
Τι εστίν? Ακούω. Oikodomeo. Προστάγματα. Ναι, κόραν. Καιροκαίο. Oikodomeo. Κάιρο.
Not long till dawn. Up we get, men. Let aside those dreams of tender maidens and fireside carousals. Time now for blood. Death.
Προστάγματα. Τι δεν
Neton
λέεις.
dia. Φωγές. Oikodomeo.
Ordered ranks now. Ordered ranks. Look to your left. Look to your right. These men are your brothers. This army is your family. And sure as I know that Eos will bring the dawn, I know that none of you will dishonor his unit.
Hang up.
The sun rises. The hour is upon us.
Ναι, κόραν.
Soldiers! You men with hearts of lions! Our foes outnumber us, yes. I won't understate the danger, for that would understate the glory that will be our prize.
Προστάγματα.
Half the world has been brought to face us, and they shall bear word of our strength to every corner of the earth when we scatter them in rout.
Χέτο είναι. Oikodomeo.
Trembles. Prepare to receive chariots! Pikes front!
Nei, Antia. Akua, Tias, Hangar, Hetoimos, Peter, Macedones,
Tiestin.
Tias, Hetoimos. Prostagma, Gaive.
Ναι, Κοράνος.
Saire.
Τι ντε λέεις?
We cannot stand against these numbers! We shall all die here, defeated and disgraced, unburied in a foreign land to which we never should have come!
By the gods you will hold, Parmenion!
Oikodomeo, 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 oikodomeo. Oikodomeo, oikodomeo. Ναι, τώρα, τι δεν λέεις. Επιζητήτσαμε. Προστάγματα, τι δεν λέεις.
Έργο. Ναι, Κοράνος. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Hetoimos, nei, Kontia.
Saire. Tiestin. Paino. Ασμένος.
Prostagma,
Ναι, τώρα. Ακούω. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo, pulotomeo.
Tias, Macedones. Prostagma, Hoyes, Hangar, Gaida, Hangar. Ties. Stai. Nei, ton dia. Hangar. Ojeso. Titel hetoimus. Ite angles. Palo! Nei, Macedones. Ties. Nei, ton dia. Hetoimus.
They're trying to get to the prisoners! We can import more foes in our flank!
Prostagma. Hangarno.
Prostagmata, Holodomeo. Tideleis, Oikodomeo.
Χέτον.
Oyes, Netondia. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Τι δεν λέει. Οικοδομέο.
Ties. Hetoimus. Di Castomen.
Kill the Furies! The prisoners are loose and armed!
Ace Ballo! Hangar. Nei, ton dia. Ite Macedones!
Make leaves over, lads! If you've still got 4 limbs, pick up your bikes and get to the front! If not, use your teeth!
Tiesti. Prostagmata.
Ties. Hetoimus. Nei, ton dia. Kai ojeso. Prostagmata. Andres!
Τι εστί.
This is folly, Alexander! Is your mind so filled with mad dreams and your ears so stuffed with flattery that you cannot see the plain truth?
You are a dog-faced lackey, man! What achievements has Parmenion to his name, save being King Philip's favourite stooge and King Alexander's foremost doubter?
That old fool Parmenion is faltering, Alexander!
Nei, Hangar. Di Castomen! Ties. Nei, Macedones. Ace Ballo! Nei, Peter. Di Castomen!
Prostagmata. Holodomeo.
Ace Ballo! Nei, Chronicles. Peter, Vanguard, Oye, Nei, Tondi, Mai. Hey, Macedonians! Peter,
Baggage handlers have been promoted. Grab any weapon you can, lads.
Send aid to Parmenion, or he will lose you this battle.
much appreciated, Alexander!
Más menos. Oiko domeo. Neto, dia. Vai. Oiko domeo. Oiko domeo. Oiko domeo. Φέτρονος.
Ναι, Κοράνος. Έργο μάι.
Ναι, κόραν. Πιεστή. Oiko domeo.
Χέτο είναι. Γάιρε. Έργο μάι. Ασμένος. Γεωργέο.
Φέτρο μας. Artemis, guide your eyes and steady your hands. Right.
Οιέσο. Οικοδομέο. Προστάγματα. Μεταλλιούο. Γεωργέο. Τι εστίν.
Γεωργέο. Προστάγματα.
Vanguard.
Τι δεν λέεις.
Χέτο είναι.
Τα λέω. Οικοδομέο. Φέτρονος. Πιεστή. Τι δεν λέεις. Πιεστή.
Οικοδομέο.
Τι δεν λέεις. Έρχομαι. Φωγές. Οικοδομέο. Ναι, έρχομαι. Οικοδομέο. Τι δεν λέεις. Πιεστή. Οικοδομέο.
Τι δεν λέεις. Οικοδομέο. Ναι, Κοράνος.
Οικοδομέο.
Soldiers! Go show the old man how to fight!
Send aid to Parmenion, or he will lose you this battle.
Caída. Yes.
Προστάγματα. Ναι, φωγές. Οικοδομέο. Προστάγματα. Οικοδομέο. Ναι, κόραν. Οικοδομέο. Προστάγματα.
Προστάγματα.
Τι εστί. Οικοδομαίο.
Προστάγματα έρχομαι. Οικοδομαίο. Γάιρε. Οικοδομαίο.
Ναι, κοραν. Έρχομαι. Οικοδομαίο.
Ναι, κοραν. Οικοδομαίο.
Τι εστί. Επισκιουάτσο. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Χέτο. Γάιρε. Οικοδομαίο.
Nej, Hanga. Nej, Tondi. Macedonians! Prostagite Andres! Hetoimos! Prospalo! Iden! Alalei! Nei, Dies, Hetoides! Ei, Palo! Nei, Hangar! Nei, Tondi! Hangar! Andres! Dies! Ardai! Hoieiso! Nei, Color! Prospalo!
Shield-shattering Ares, drive us on!
Patch up those wounded horses!
Ναι, κοραν.
Attica signals for aid!
Προστάγματα. Ογιές. Κουλοτομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα. Χέτο. Τι εστί. Ακούω. Χέτο. Ναι, Τοδία. Τι τελέεις. Πάινο. Οικοδομαίο. Ναι, ασμένος. Γάιρο. Πάινο. Έρχομαι. Μεταλλαίο.
Χέτο είμαι. Οικοδομαίο. Ναι,
Μεταλλαίο.
κοραν.
Χέτο. Τι εστί. Τι τελέεις. Μεταλλαίο.
Προστάγματα.
Τι εστί. Μεταλλαίο. Προστάγματα. Ογιές. Έρχομαι. Οικοδομαίο.
Dies, Hangar! Some help over here!
Χέτο. Τι εστί. Τι τελέεις. Τι εστί. Γάιρε.
Nei, Tondi. Vai, Prostagma.
Χέτρονας. Γάιρε. Οικοδομαίο. Ναι, Τοδία.
Gai, Hangar. Nei, Color. Prospalo! Thundering Zeus, I'll be overrun before too long!
Γάιρε.
Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα. Ακούω. Έρχομαι. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
Το Hangar.
oikodomeo.
Kideleis philotomeo.
Their attacks falter. Darius falters, staggers, reels like a gut-punched wrestler. Forward, we strike the final blow!
Ties, Vanguard. Ite, Macedones.
Delays, prostagmas menos. Erfoman. Aku oikodomeo.
Hetoimos. Tiesti. Cain. Eis palo. Ite, Macedones. Prospalos. Astomen. Alalei. Tite, Leison. Ite, Andre.
Darius! Where is that gleaming chariot? That royal crown? Their attacks falter. Darius falters, staggers, reels like a gut-punched wrestler. Forward now! We strike the final blow! Darius! Where is that gleaming chariot? That royal crown?
Andres! Tiesti. Neitosi. Astomen. Hetoimos.
Flee the field! You've done it, Alexander!
I want Darius! Where is Darius? No man dismount! I want Darius found!
Alexander was determined that Darius would not get away from him a second time. Over jagged hills and shifting dunes, Alexander chased the great king, urging his swift riders on through freezing desert nights and days cruelly elongated by the summer sun. But when Alexander finally caught up with his foe, Darius lay dying. In the dirt, amidst upturned wagons and mules broken from exhaustion, the great king of Persia bled out, murdered by his own men. Alexander had Darius's body cleaned and dressed, and returned to his mother. And so, A mere 5 years after he inherited the crown of Macedon, Alexander seized the diadem of Persia. A king of kings, to be sure. The killers of Darius he hunted down. The cities that resisted his rule he stormed. But in truth, most of the Persian governing class willingly exchanged one king for another. Power such as Alexander now possessed is rarely left untroubled. Alexander caught word of a plot to kill him, hatched within his own court. The would-be assassins were rounded up and executed. Among them, Philotas, son of Parmenion. Philotas had known of the conspiracy, but said nothing. A crime Alexander declared as heinous as the plot itself. But what of Parmenion? The moment he learned that his son had been executed, he would be sure to act. And he had thousands of loyal men beneath him. No, he too would have to die.
Armed and belted men in my tent. So, he's finally decided to do away with me.
Will you resist, sir?
No, I won't. But tell the boy king this. The gods cannot abide excess.
We shall build my city here, in this crude and hostile waste, this primordial tract. Yes, that will be a feat worthy of a crown, since Darius denied me a duel.
A city is a hungry beast. We should begin resource production immediately. More houses means more people. And that means more citizens toiling in the fields, paying their taxes, filling our stores. A fine start. From here, we might build any number of new districts. We could further expand resource production, or build mustering grounds for soldiers or defenses. Let your desire guide us, Alexander.
There's a settlement to the south, Sogdians, I believe. They surely know this land better than we ever will. We ought to establish contact.
Foul creatures, those Scythian horses, vicious as Cerberus and just as ugly. I wager the Scythians wouldn't fight half as well on their own 2 feet. Ha! Look at these muscle-bound steeds! Eh? No show ponies, these! Ah, they're bred for war. Ours now. Tideles, Akua. Poieso, Vai, Kangar, Neitondia. Hetoimos, Prostagmata. Poieso.
The local Scythians haven't taken kindly to our presence. Nomads rarely appreciate cities being built next to their pastures. They're massing an attack in the west.
Kangarmon, Ergoma, Akua. Neitondia. Poieso. Kangarmon, Bain, Akua. Nei Koronos. Ties stagmata. Gaideles. Kangarm, Tideros stagmata. Nei Koronos. Nei Tondideles. Akkuo. Vain. Kangarmo. Hoyeso. Tiros stagmata. Vain. Gaile. Kangar Ergo. Tidelos stagmata. Hetoimos. Nei Tondideles. Hoyeso. Gaile.
We have cultivated a fine town. Though a mere sapling to the stately oak that will come.
Is no one going to say it? Are we just going to build our jolly city and forget all about Parmenion? He was a loyal soldier.
Loyal also to his treacherous son. You know as well as I do that after the traitor's execution, a judgment with which we all agreed, Parmenion would have incited his men against me.
Ties eis palo! Nei Koronos. Gaia. Tideles. Nei Koronos. Ties di. Hetoimos. Nei Koronos.
The first of our Persian regiments has finished its training. How should they be armed?
Andres! Prospalo! Gaia. Hepei, Koyesu, Vai, Ite, Magadones! Tides, Gaia. Hetoimos, Kangarmon, Ergo, Hoyeso. Prostagmata, Akkuo. Nei Kangar, nei Tondia, Tiesti. The local hillmen have got my battalion pinned down on the eastern flank. We can repel their attacks, but we'll need help if you want to wipe them out. Prostagmata. Ergomai. Vain. Hoyeso. Nei Tondia. Kangar. Ergomai. Ite Andres! Nei Koronos. Nikastomen! Prostagmata. Ite Magadones! Prospalo! Alale! Nei Koronos. Tider stagmata. Nei Koronos. Eis Palo! Nikastomen! Hetoideles. Vaino. Akkuo. Ite Andres! Gaia stagmata.
Where once was naught but dust and mud, a mighty city now arises.
Tiestin. Prostagmata. Vai, Prostagmata. Vain. Prospalo! Epidos. Ite Magadones. Gaiesti. Licastome. Prostagmatoinos. Nei coloros. Ite Andres. Tidiesti. Akangar. Prostagmatoinos. Gaito Ergo Maino. Kangarno. Neitonti. Tiestin. Akuo. Poieso. Kangarno. Nei Coronis. Neitontia. Akuo. Poieso. Maino. Petoimos, Kangarnos. Ties, Neitontia. Poieso, Vaino, Ergo. Eis Palo! Prostagmata. Nehtoros. Gai, Kangar, Poieso, Ergo. Neitontia. Ite Magadone! Ite Adley!
More Scythians on the horizon. They are no scattered bands this time. This is their king's host, and he means to test us in full.
What would Philip have said about founding cities in the middle of nowhere, just for the sake of it? What would Parmenion have said?
Parmenion would have grumbled and pontificated like a sanctimonious sophist. He never did appreciate glory. He was not fit to be a leader of men, and we are all better off without his constant naysaying.
Aye. Neitontia. Prostagmatoinos. Tiesti. Gaile. Idei Coronos. Magadone! Ties Eis Malo! Prostagmata. Tiesti. Nei Koronos. Hetoimos. Akua. Poieso. Kangarai. Andre!
I may not have liked Parmenion. Nobody liked Parmenion. But he deserved more respect than any of you ever gave him. And he deserved better than to be stabbed in the night.
You are drunk, Clytus. I shall put it down to your unfamiliarity with the local fermented mare's milk. But you should take to your tent now.
Tiesti. Gai hetoimos. Prostag Koronos. Titele. Gai. Kangarmon. Akai. Ite Magadones. Hetoimos. Tiesti. Eis Palo! Nei Koronos. Nikasomen! Prostag. Gai. Ite Andre! Hetoimos. Nei Koronos. Alale! Titel. Prostag. Gai. Prospalo! Tiesti. Nei Koronos. Nei Conte Magadones! Nikasomen! Prostag Tidele. Hetoimos. Tiesti. Gai. Prostagmata. Tidele. Koronos. Hetoimos. Gai. Tiesti.
I will affix my name to no mere frontier outpost. This must be a true city, and into which we must bring something marvelous, something inspiring to the soul.
Andres! Tidele. Contia. Irvine.
The Scythian king masses his thundering hordes here. An unassailable host.
The Sogdians have turned on us! I never liked the look of those trouser-wearing satyrs.
Nei Koronos. Nei Contipoies. Ergo. Ite Magadone! Nei Contipoies. Bain. Ties. Nei Koronos. Ergo. Gai. Akuo. Prostagmata. Nei Tondia. Poies. Alalei! Tidele. Hetongarm. Eis Palo! Gai. Tidele. Castomen! Bai. Prospalo! Nei Koronos. Gai dies. Hetoim. Nei Tondia. Nei Koronos. Oie. Angar. Gai. Dies. Akuo. Prostag. Hetoim.
The Sogdians are attacking Alexandria.
Bai. Alalei! Tidel. Oies. Gai. Nei Koronos. Ite Magadone! Kangardia. Ojesus. Akkuo. Gaile. Hetoimos. Kangarma. Titele. Prosta tiesti. Nei. Korkos. Gaile. Hetoimos. Titele. Nei tontia. Ties. Oje. Kangar. Ite Macedones. Nei, Chronicles. Titelerkoma. Hetoi Aiso. Gaile. Kangarmon. Nei tonti. Ite Macedones. Nei Chronicles. Prostagmata. Titetoimos. Ai Poies. Kangarmon. Erkoma. Ties. Nei ton Poieso. Kangarmon. Nei Chronicles. Prostaggaile. Ai Hetoimos. Ties. Nei ton Kangarmon. Nei Chronicles. Stagmata. Gaile. Akku. Nei tontie. Ties. Nei Chronicles. Titeleis. Kangar. Ergo. Poies. Akku. Ai. Nei tontie.
My battalion is holding as best it can over here, but these hillmen are like locusts. We need some support.
Nei Chronicles. Nei tonti Kangarmos. Poies. Titeleis. Ergo. Ai. Nei tontiemos.
Prostagmata. Ketoimos. Arkoies. Neiton dia. Kangarmon. Neiton dia. Neitorans. Ai, Urko. Akua. Kangas. Spalo! Tiesti. Neitorans. Ai. Prospalo! I thought I'd never be rid of those rabid hillmen. I'm sure they're cousins and half-cousins and illegitimate sprogs will be along to cave my head in soon enough. Still, till then I'm yours to command.
Let these valleys, hitherto ignorant of poetry, save the warblings of goat herds, resound with tragic choruses. Sophocles' Ajax, this will be our first production. Neiton dia. Mine. The Castleman! Alale! Macedonians! Idere, Properly shod, we shall have a race! The fiery horses of the Scythian steppe, here in Alexandria.
From naught but dust, a grand city, where there was desolation, life. Many cities now bear your name, Alexander, but This is the most extraordinary of all.
Alexander founded many cities that bore his name. This one he named Alexandria Escate, meaning the furthest. Here, on the edge of the known world, beset by foes and vexed by the barren landscape, Alexander raised his improbable city, an attestation that every last parasang of the Persian Empire was his to order. Yet beyond the borders of the empire he had just conquered, there were lands vaster and richer than even the sprawling Persian realm. India, a place little understood by the Greeks, who traded tales of a land where giant ants dug for gold in the rich hillsides, where rivers of honey flowed from rocks, where men lived 100 or even 200 years, untroubled by pains. They spoke of men with one giant foot, with which they sheltered themselves from the sun. Men with the heads of dogs, and men with no heads at all, who had their faces in their chests. I shall let you decide the veracity of these stories for yourself. In one respect, though, the land of the 5 rivers was much like anywhere else. It was endlessly contested by rival kings. On one side of the river Hydaspes lay the realm of Takshila, ruled by the young king Ambi, who had recently gained the throne after his father was murdered. On the other side of the Hydaspes, another king ruled, Horus, the man who had recently murdered Ambi's father. This being as good a pretext as any for another round of fighting, the 2 kings gathered their armies, made extravagant promises to their mercenaries, and prepared to wage war.
You march into my lands, build a nest to hide yourself in, then send others to assault me. At least your father gave me a decent fight before I smote him.
You are without honor, Porus, and your love for war is unseemly. My raiders will ravage your lands, and your own rivers will carry my reinforcements.
Adam. Rajenam Pratichamaraja Nami. Nishaye Adam Ustu Damaraja. Ambi moans about honor, yet ravages these poor villages. Let all see my munificence. I shall rectify this senseless vandalism at my own cost. Gachami.
Atra Bavami, Kachami. Batam. Kalomi. Kanami. Shasanam Pratiksha. Kalomi.
Rajendra Shasunam Pratikshe Avanami. Ustu Damaraja. Adhishachami. Shanomi.
Subshita, stu, Dharmaraja, Karomi. Shirnomi, Karomi. Shasunam Pratiksha, Karomi. Karomi. Kanani. Subshita, Tamhavatu, Karomi. Atra Bhavami, Rajendra. Shasunam Pratiksha, Karomi.
Atra Bhavami.
Shirnomi. Shasunam Pratiksha, Nishchayena, Halabashu, Dharmaraja.
Shirnomi, Bhavatu, Karomi, Gachami,
Shasunam Pratiksha,
Karomi.
Rajendra.
Drishchami, Rajendra,
Vatam.
Paying bandits to fight your battles, Ambi. Let's see you get those soft hands dirty, you chinless cretin!
Shasunam Pratiksha, Karomi.
Atrastu, Dharmaraja. Samrinan.
Adham Ustu Damaraja.
Rajendra.
Bhavatu. Karomi.
Come out and meet me on the field, Ambi. Your ancestors would weep to see such cowardice.
I will not cease until my father is avenged and your dishonor punished.
You talk about honor from behind your high walls? Your father would be ashamed, you indolent, gutless, whimpering waste of skin! How long have you boys been locked up here? Get back in the fight!
Subshito! Kalomi, 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 Karshan!
Aura Vashava. Karomi.
Palavashubha. Subshito! Somebody now.
Atrabavami.
Palavashubha. There's Jami.
Astu,
Jami.
Shirnon. Havaraj. Shasanam.
Crawl back to Takshila, you squalid pilferers! Any who try to plunder my kingdom will meet with death. Go back to snatching purses and loitering on highways. What's the going rate for a mercenary these days? I might have a business opportunity for you boys.
Atrabavami.
Shasanam Pradisha. Rajendra. Somebody now.
Skander, son of fire, the eternal prince, witness my devotion. Give me the strength to raise the harbors of my enemies and staunch the flow of their marauders.
Shirnomi.
Subshito. Anani. Nishchayena. Janani. Kalomi. Palavashubha. Nishchayena. Subshito.
Shasanam Jam. Karomi.
Wise Lord Ganapati shows us that knowledge begets prosperity. I shall be patron of scholars and soldiers alike.
Rajendra. Kalomi. Kalomi.
weasel has never-ending reserves of gormless peons to call upon. Forts. I want forts blocking their path.
Čas nam pratiče, Karomi.
Atrobovami.
Ale vašu nami, nišķojena. Batam Karomi.
शासनम प्रतीक्षा स्वराज्यामि Atrahnaavami. Karomi.
Shasanam pratikše. Samshita. Rajendra. Atrabhavami. Sunomi. Samshasanam pratikše.
Samshito Janami Batam Nischayena
Atrabhavami. Rajendra.
Shurnomi, Karomi.
Sunomi.
Atrabhavatu Nischayena Karomi
Rajendra, Bhavatu Atrahnaavami.
Samshita.
Samshito.
Shasanam pratikshe Samshito Karomi
Shasanam pratikše. Rajendra.
thousands more in Taxila who yearn to see your bulbous head on a pike! They loved my father, whose life you stole!
I pity your people, Ambi. Serve to such a spineless ruler! How long after I slay you before they even notice you're gone?
I fill the libraries of Taxila with Vedic texts. I finance astrologers and grammarians and poets. You sponsor only cutthroats and brigands.
You let that little runt Ambi chain you up? Get up and get at him!
There is a king coming from the west for us. He rides a black horse that feeds on bronze and breathes out fire, whose men fight with spears that extend across rivers. Already, I have sent messengers to him.
Let him come! A man worth fighting. I was starting to think I'd never find another. Do you hide in shame or in fear?
Samshito,
Atrabhavam, Kanami, Rajendra, Aurashachami, Janami, Gachami,
Shinomi, Atrabhavami. Shubha, Janami, Jami, Samshito, Jami.
fine-looking horses. They're no elephants, but they'll do.
Your triumph will be short-lived, you intemperate warmonger! You have too many enemies. Either I, or the Cathaeans, or the Glausai, or the king from the west will finish you.
These are my lands, boy. Any foreign king who steps foot in them will end up flat beneath an elephant's foot.
Back at the court of Alexander, things grew fractious. Now that he was king of Persia, Alexander was beginning to adopt Persian customs, including the practice of prostration before the king. To many of Alexander's Greek and Macedonian followers, this gesture seemed not only servile, but blasphemous, an honor reserved solely for the gods. At a banquet, Clytus, ever the straight-talker, confronted the king. Both men were deeply drunk.
What is this, Alexander? You dress in foreign finery. You consult with eunuchs and magi. If a Macedonian wants an audience with you, he has to beg it from some pompous Persian courtier, and then prostrate himself like a slave. Have you forsaken your own kinsman?
Shut your wretched mouth, Clytus. If it weren't for me, you'd be fending off Thracian goat thieves from some hillside hovel.
No! If it weren't for your father, you'd have no army, no victories, no glory. Without your father, you would be nothing. And if he could see you now, he'd be ashamed.
Alexander wrenched a spear from a nearby guard, hurled it across the room, and struck Clytus dead. Alexander looked upon the lifeless face of the man he had once called friend, the man who had saved his life at the Chronicles. And Alexander wept. All through the night, all through the following day, his grief tortured him. A procession of friends and comrades, courtiers and flatterers, philosophers and wise men came to him, trying to soothe his guilty soul. But what roused him from his melancholy was a force greater, deeper than any grief. His yearning. India awaited. A chance not just for conquest, but to follow in the footsteps of the god Dionysus, to witness marvels unseen by any Greek, to reach the outer sea that girdled the earth itself.
These monsoon rains. I've never seen a river so swollen.
Would that Clytus were here to advise us. Would that frenzied Dionysus had not drowned my wits with wine. We shall press on with stout hearts, as Clytus would have wanted.
Προστάγματα, χουλοτομέο. Τι δεν λέει. Ασμένος, μπάινο. Ναι, τον Δία. Ακούω. Οικοδομέο, οικοδομέο.
Τι εστί. Τι τα καγκάρ.
Γάιρε.
Τι δεν λέεις.
Τι εστίν, οικοδομέο.
Ναι, τον Δία. Πάιν, ακούω.
Γάιρε. Μεταλλιούο. Οικοδομέο. Οικοδομέο.
Oh, Alexander, your arrival is a blessing. Accept what little aid my destitute kingdom can offer, and heed this warning. That king across the river, Porus is his name, and he is a beast, coarse and foul and vicious, a lover of violence and a worshipper of hate.
That is well with me, friend. I have been seeking a worthy foe.
Nonetheless, I should warn you, though his main force lies across the river, he will send his wicked hirelings to harass you here.
Ναι, Κόρονος. Είτε άντρες! Τι εστίν. Ετόιμος. Προσπάλω!
Give the word. My men will land wherever you order. These new boots are going to be ruined.
Τι δεν λέεις.
Χέτονος. Τι δεν λέεις. Οικοδομέο.
Ετόιμος. Μέιτερος. Προστάγματα.
Γάιρε.
Remains of an old settlement here. If Porus is canny, he'll lay an ambush.
A steep and rocky approach. Their archers will rain hell upon us.
Yeah, thick mud here. Slow to wade through. Especially when you're being pelted with arrows.
Porus has a gargantuan army. If we concentrate upon a single landing point, he is sure to overwhelm us. But if we strike at multiple locations, we can split his forces. They lurk among the trees and roots here. Bamboo bows tightly strung.
Open ground here. This is where they'll have their cavalry. Oi, Niarchos. You told me there'd be marvels in India. Griffins and talking birds and giant gold-digging ants. So far, mainly mud.
Patience, man. Ctesias wrote of all those things and many more. Manticores, dog-headed men, 7-cubit river worms. And we have no reason to believe he lied.
Προστάγματα, οικοδομαίο. Τι δεν λέεις? Οιέσο. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Τι οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα, οικοδομαίο.
Τι δεν λέεις?
Μεταλλιούο. Προστάγματα, οικοδομαίο. Μεταλλιούο.
Ναι, Τοντία. Ναι, Κορανός.
Γάιρε. Οικοδομαίο. Μεταλλαίο.
Γάιρε. Ασμένος. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Μεταλλιούο.
Έτοιμος.
Τι δεν λέεις? Τι εστίν? Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα. Οικοδομαίο. Χουλοτομαίο.
Προστάγματα. Καΐν. Τι ήθελες? Ναι, Κορανός. Έτοιμος. Προστάγματα. Τι έσαι? Ακούω. Οιές. Καγκάρνος.
Χέτο είμαι.
We have some spare mounts and men deserving promotion to the cavalry. How should they be equipped?
Τι εστίν? Τι δεν λέεις?
Τι δεν λέεις?
Οικοδομαίο. Χουλοτομαίο. Ακούω. Οικοδομαίο. Προστάγματα.
Ναι, Κορανός. Πογιές. Οικοδομαίο. Χουλοτομαίο.
Ναι, Κοράνος.
Έτοιμος. Ναι, Τοντία. Τι έσαι? Καγκάρνος. Έρχομαι. Προστάγματα. Ναι, Οιές. Ναι, Κορανός. Έτοιμος. Έρχομαι. Καγκάρνος. Οιές. Τι έσαι?
Τι έστιν? Πάιν. Χουλοτομαίο.
Τι δεν λέεις? Χουλοτομαίο. Έργο μάι. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Oikodomeo. Μεταλλιούο.
Forward! Strike them down! By the fetid barge pole of Charon, I'm moist. Everything here is moist. I shall never be dry again.
Dig in and hold, men! Our foe will not wait to send his forces upon us.
Τι εστίν?
Tiestin, Kangarmaino, Erko, Neiton dia. Hoyeis, Kangai, Akua, Erko, Neiton dia, Hoyeis, Akua. Ketoi, Erko, Hoyeis, Tideleis. Nei, Kangarmon, Neiton dia, Erko, Akua. Ties, Dagmata, Bai, Ketoi, Hoyeis. Tideleis, Nei, Koronos. Gai, Neiton dia. Akua. Kangar, Nei, Kangarmon.
Γάιρο.
Χετολοτομέο.
Τι δε λέεις? Γάιρο.
Γάιρο.
Ναι, τον δία. Οικοδομέο.
Προστάγματα. Εισπάλω! Ναι, τον δία. Διχάστομαι! Τι εστί. Πείτε, ναι, προστάγματα είναι. Τι εστί. Πείτε, οίες. Προσπάλω! Ναι, προστάγματα. Μακεδόνες! Καί, πάει. Αναλέ! Εισπάλω! Kangar, hoyeis, nei, kangar, tiesti. Gai, hoyeis. Διχάστομαι! Πείτε, στάγματα. Tiesti. Nei, koronos. Gai, delis.
Dionysus came to this land. He taught the people to make wine and till the soil, and Heracles too came here, fathering many children.
Then I shall have no shortage of worthy foes.
I think I'm coming down with fever, you know. Oh, which god have I offended to be stuck out here? Nei, koronos, pite stagmata. Pite magadones! Gaina, Bain, Tiesti, Erko, Kangarmo. Nei, ton dia. Pite Andres! Nei, Barakku, Erko, Hoyeis. Kangarmo, nei, ton dia. Prostagai, Erko.
Χέτοιμος.
Χέτο είμαι. Οικοδομέο.
Πείτε, nei, Koronos.
Γάιρο.
Ακούεσω.
Χέτοιμος. Dies, Akua. Prostagma. Tidele, Kangar, nei, Koronos. Nikastomen!
Γάιρε. Ναι, τον δία. Τι εστί. Ναι, τον δία.
Τι εστί. Οίες. Καΐλε. Προσπέλω!
Ambush! Close ranks and repel!
Τιτεάις. Έργο. Ακούω. Ναι, τον δία. Καγκάρ. Τε, Μακεδόνες. Οίες. Ακούω. Ναι, τον δία. Καγκάρ. Οίες. Προστάγματα. Είτε άντρες. Άι. Έργο. Ακούω. Ναι, τον δία. Εις πάλο. Καΐλε. Τι εστί. Αναλέει!
Έργο. Χουλοτομέο. Ναι, τον δία. Χουλοτομέο.
Προστάγματα.
Καΐλε.
Τι εστίν. Γάιρε. Χουλοτομέο. Ναι, κοράνος.
Ναι, κοράνος.
Χέτοιμος.
Έρχομαι.
Ναι, τον δία.
Οίεσο. Πάινο.
Γάιρε.
Χουλοτομέο. Μπάινο. Χουλοτομέο. Χουλοτομέο.
Καγκάρ. Τι εστί. Ακούω. Έργο. Οίεσο. Ναι, τον δία. Προσπέλω! Καΐλε. Είτε άντρες. Καγκάρ. Ακούω. Καγκάρ. Ναι, τον δία. Ακούω. Καγκάρ. Ναι, τον δία. Ακούω. Προστάγματα.
Χέτοιμος.
Ναι, κοράνος. Προστάγματος. Τι εστί. Καΐλε. Ναι, κοράνος.
Τι εστίν. Προστάγματα. Ναι, τον δία. Ακούω. Οικοδομέο.
Προστάγματος. Έργο μάι. Τι εστί. Οίες. Εις πάλο! Καΐλε. Ναι, κοράνος. Τι εστί.
Γάιρε. Τι εστίν. Ασμένος. Ναι, τον δία. Έργο. Οικοδομέο.
Κοράνος. Τι εστί. Ναι, τον δία. Προστάγματος. Καγκάρ. Ακούω. Πάινο. Οίεσο. Ναι, κοράνος.
Bucephalus hasn't taken water today. Won't drink at all. Hephaestion, does this mean something, you think?
If it is a portent, it is a good one. We shall be masters of this river, and so Bucephalus will not lack for water.
Προστάγματα. Τι εστί.
Flank their positions!
Deploy the transports.
Προσπάλω! Είτε Μακεδόνες! Εις πάλο! Τι εστί. Χέτοιμος. Καΐλε. Ναι, κοράνος.
Προστάγματα.
Πάινο. Ακούω. Ασμένος.
Έρχομαι.
Ναι, κοράνος. Οίες. Macedones! Prostagite Andres! Hetoios! Fideles! Gaila! Nei Coronos! Dies! Di Castome! Analei! Eis Palo! Vai! Prospalo! Ite Andres! Prostagma Fideles! Ite Magadones! Nei Coronos! Accu! Alla lei! Ties Ergomai, Gail, Leiton Dia, Kangarmon.
Shields up! Spears ready!
The Castlemen! Hetoimos. Titeleis.
Prostagmata,
Tiestin.
o Jesu. Έρχομαι, ασμένος.
Prostagmata. Hoieis, Accu, Ergomai, Neiton Dia, Kangarm, Aim, Hoieso, Accu, Ergomai. Prospalo! Nei Coronos. Gaia,
Ναι, κοράνος.
Hetoimos. Tiestin. Ite Andres! Ite Magadones! Prostagmata.
Προστάγματα.
Fideles.
Τι εστίν?
Forward! Strike them down!
Nei Kangarm, Neiton Dia.
Χέτοιμος. Πάιμε. Ναι, τον Δία. Πάιμε. Ναι, τον Δία.
Χέτοιμο. Προστάγματα. Ακούω. Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο. Τι εστίν?
Τι εστίν? Έρχομαι. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Ναι, Κόρανος. Οικοδομαίο.
Oikodomeo.
Χέτονο. Προστάγματα.
Viestin.
Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Prostagmata. Viestin. Oikodomeo. Oikodomeo.
Shields up! Spears ready!
Prostagmata. Bain. Ακούω. Τι εστίν. Oikodomeo.
Ναι, κοράνος.
Bain. Έρχομαι.
Προστάγματα ασμένος.
Prostagmata. Yes. Έρχομαι. Bain. Έρχομαι. Bain. Ακούω. Bain. Έρχομαι. Ασμένος. Oikodomeo. Έρχομαι. Τι δεν λέει. Έρχομαι. Oikodomeo.
Prostagoies. Hectorus.
Gaire. Oikodomeo. Prostagmata. Τι εστίν. Oikodomeo.
Tias Gangarale!
Gaire. Έρχομαι. Ναι, τον ακούω. Oikodomeo.
Ναι, τον Δία. Έρχομαι Σάιμ. Ακούω. Είτε άντρες! Ναι, τον Δία.
Gaire. Oikodomeo.
Gaile.
Χέτρονος. Τι εστίν. Έρχομαι. Oikodomeo. Ναι, κόρανος.
Προστάγματα. Τι τε λέεις.
Prostagmata. Καλέ.
Τίαση. Gaile. Είτε Μακεδόνες. Προστάγματα. Ναι, κολόνες.
Τι εστίν. Oikodomeo. Ναι, κόρανος. Oikodomeo. Μεταλλαίο.
Τίας αρνικάστομεν. Προστάγματα. Καγκαλαλέι. Gaile, κόρανος. Προσπαλώ. Τι τε λέεις.
Shields up, spears ready.
Τι εστίν?
Τι εστίν, τον διασμένος, ο οικοδομέος.
Macedonians! Πετροείς! Δικάσομεν! Πρόσπαλος! Nee, Chronicles. Prostagmata. Tias. Kangai. Nee, Tonti. Nee, Chronicles. Prostagaku. Hoye. Kangarno. Eis Palo! Ite Andres! Gaida. Tias. Nee, Chronicles. Prostagmata. Vai, Ergo. Alla lei! Hey, Magadones! Lei con Dio. Di Castomen! Ostagoyes, Kangar. Shields up, spears ready.
Ναι, Κόρανος.
We have our footholds. Now maintain these positions, no matter what the foe may hurl against you.
Ναι, τον Δία. Οικοδομαίο.
Τι δεν λες? Οικοδομαίο.
Ναι, τον Δία. Poieso. Ακούω.
By Hades, what's that sound?
Elephants! Pikemen, front! Don't waste your strikes on the elephants' hides! Stab for the eyes and hamstrings! Or wait until they rear up and into the underbelly!
Shields up, spears ready!
Ties, nei ton di kai. Ite Andres! Nei ton di nei koranos. Etois, Tidelos. Ostagman. Ties, Arnai. Hello! Etois. Kangaro. Alale! Nei ton di Ostagman. Tiesti. Nei koragai. Aku. Ite Magadones!
Keep those ranks ordered! If the man in front falls, you take his place!
Courage, men! Observe! A sign! A vast winged osprey swooped down upon the river and plucked from it a fish near twice its size. You see, outnumbered though we are, the fates have it that we shall possess this river!
are lions, teeth deep in the bucking buffalo, and however hard the beast thrashes and kicks and rages, we shall subdue it!
Nay, Chronicles. Prostagmata. Nei tondir.
Plant your feet! Show these men that we are not for turning! Forward! Strike them down!
Γάιρε, τι εστίν, τι δε λέεις,
Προστάγματα.
μπάινο, χουλοτομέο, οικοδομέο,
Φετβάινο. Οικοδομέο.
οικοδομέο.
Nei tondir. Prostagmata. Tidel. Ties, oieis, prostagma, erkangaru. Eis palo!
Τι εστίν,
Τι δεν λέεις?
Tidel, Chronicles. Macedonians! Nei, Chronicles, Tidel.
They must relent soon, surely. Any more corpses and we shall be entombed beneath the bodies.
Prostagmata. Aku. Nei, Chronicles. Tidel, Gaim. Hetoimus. Nei, tondir. Nei, Chronicles. Tideles. Gaim. Hetoimus. Prostagmata. Aku. Tideles. Gaim. Hetoimus. Prospalo! Nei, Gaim.
Shields up! Spears ready!
Kangapoies. Eis palo! Tiesti. Ai, kangaus stagmata. Hetoimus. Nei tondir.
Their attacks are slowing.
Ergomai. Kangarmo. Nei tondir.
Now here's a man who knows how to fight. He may be pasty and short and skinny, but he plunges into the fray like a leaping leopard. Let's have it out, Alexander!
Nei, Chronicles. Baino. Poieso.
χετοημένος, ακούω. Ναι, Κοράνος. Έργομαι. Προστάγματα.
Oyes.
Γάιρε.
Tidel. Kangarmon. Ergo. Nei tondia. Akuo. Ties. Baino. Poieso. Ergomai.
Forward! Strike them down! Hetois. Ne koronos. Ne tondia. Akuo. Vaino.
Προστάγματα, ναι κοράνος. Τι εστίν? Χέτοιμι. Βάινο. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Οικοδομαίο.
Τι τελέεις. Μακεδόνες. Προστάγματα. Χέτοιμος.
Ναι, τον δία.
Καίδε. Ναι, κορονός. Ναι, τον
Τι
δία.
τελέεις? Οικοδομαίο. Οικοδομαίο.
Προστάγματα. Ακούω. Τι εστί. Καγκάρου. Καίδε. Έρκομαι.
Ναι κοράνος. Οικοδομαίο. 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 Οικοδομαίο.
Hetoimos. Hoieiso. Τι τελέεις. Ναι, κορονός. Τι εστί. Ναι, τον δία. Έρκομαι. Ναι, τον δία. Τι τελέεις. Κορονός. Hetoimos. Shields up! Spears ready! Προστάγματα.
Press on, you warriors! You killers! Oh, baneful Eris! Hate-filled spirit of strife! We are yours!
To me, men! If we are to die, it will be with blood, with carnage, with so fierce and ruinous a slaughter that the earth will groan beneath the bodies!
Καίδε. Τι εστί. Προστάγματα. Hetoimos. Ναι, κορονός. Τι τελέεις.
Oh, glorious day! You do the impossible once again, Alexander. Clytus would be proud.